Oh, shut up.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the PG Show, where we talk about all things college football. And I know a lot of you guys are taking a break from watching LeBron trying to break a scoring record that we never thought could be touched. But it's only the first quarter, so y'all got a little bit before we even get near that. But Nigel Smith is joining me today, a top defensive lineman in the 2024 class. And if you guys watched the previous interview, we talked about it. This man's going to be a 5-star. He already should be a 5-star. So he drops his top 16 today. Nigel, go ahead and give us a little insight to how you came up with this top 16 and why you chose the teams you chose.
Now, I made sure I chose schools that I kept in really good contact with and was able to build a relationship, because I'm not going to choose a school that, is not really texting me and I don't feel comfortable with, and just can't have just a normal conversation with them. I made sure most of my schools, other than Georgia and Tennessee, were schools that I've taken a visit to already and know what it's like. And Georgia and Tennessee, I mean, I built a pretty solid relationship with Coach Scott and at Georgia and a couple other coaches, and I feel that they definitely deserve to be on there as well.
Yeah, no, in Kirby Smart down there at Georgia, he's had probably one of the most elite defenses over the past 5-6 years, definitely in his time in Alabama. So if you're a defensive player, you always got to have him in there. But it's interesting because you got Ohio State in there with Larry Brown. And, we've talked about it. He's an elite recruiter of it in of itself. But they're over 885 miles away from home. So that one intrigues me a little bit. And then you've got some of the other Texas schools in there, the Red Raiders, TCU, Texas, so you're definitely showing your home state some love. Is there any specific recruiter that has stuck out to you in terms of the relationships that they've been building?
All right, so there's a lot. Coach Johnson at Ohio State, Larry Johnson, we've built a very good relationship throughout he's offered me my sophomore year, and we've built a really good relationship throughout that time. Just texted him today. He's training with Joey Bosa right now, and he's back in the lab, so it was great to see a video of that guy work. And Coach AZ at Penn State and Coach Scott, both of those guys I've built a great relationship with. Coach AZ, he cuts hair as well, and I'm trying to get into that. So it's something to talk about. We just chop it up about stuff. Coach Scott, great D-line coach, and I feel that we've built a really good relationship just talking about everything. He came to my basketball game the other day. And also, obviously Coach Shave, Coach Bates, those guys are elite recruiters in their own way. And they're funny, they're calm. They really do, like they say, go together like salt and pepper. And then Coach Price at A&M, Coach Davis, those guys are, their history speaks for itself. So.
No, yeah, you love to hear that. And listen, we got some OU fans in the chat, and of course they're going to ask these questions. So they want to know, what's your relationship like with Todd Bates and Miguel Chavis? Because this is the first year that Oklahoma's had those guys, and so we haven't really had a lot of insight to their recruiting.
My relationship is very good with them. Coach Shave and Venables, they was just at my game. They've come down a couple times, and I got to talk to them. But I think that it's kind of two different people. Coach Bates, he has a way of always saying the right thing. Like Coach Bates always has the right thing to say. He's spitting bars, rhyming, things like that. He always has some poems or something that he's saying as well and putting together. Coach Chavis is a real high energy guy. He's made it clear that I'm very wanted and I'm his top guy. But he's someone that I feel can develop me, and I love his coaching style. I've seen him pregame. I've seen him at practices. I've been to a camp, and I've got to see how he coaches. He's real into his coaching and things like that. So that's one thing I really respect.
Yeah, and so we have kind of a silly question that's popping up in the chat. Somebody that we ask a lot of our interviewees, but does pineapple belong on pizza? The people want to know.
I don't think pineapple belong on pizza. I like a hamburger, like sausage or something pizza, like 3 meat. That's my type of pizza, Papa John's. I really like it all. But pineapple, I can't say. It's good by itself. Not good on pizza.
All right. You're my man on that one. I just don't think the pineapple goes well with the marinara sauce, the cheese, and everything else. So, you recently took some visits out to Oregon, and I know Oregon's been hot on the recruiting trail right now and getting on some of these elite recruits. Can you give us a little bit more insight to how that visit went? And did you instantly gain a connection with Dan Lanning on that visit?
I think that the visit went very, very well. Those it's really like a different feeling down there. It most places are real bright and colorful. Oregon is like their facility is kind of like the Batcave. Like it's dark and it's real cool looking. Their coaches they make you feel right at home from the moment you step in there. And I mean, I got to sit down with Coach Luke Boy, Coach Lanning, Coach T, all of them, and talk ball, talk family, talk just talk life, and I really enjoy everything, all my time down there.
Yeah, so I know you take a lot of unofficials. I know you're going to be taking officials later on. Is there a specific recruiting trip that you're kind of excited for, whether it's because of the venue, maybe the state that you've never been to? And then do you have a memorable recruiting moment so far?
So I'll go with the trip I'm looking forward to right now is Tech versus. I'm going down March 4th because I haven't been down there in a while. I'm to just because I enjoyed myself so much. I'll probably be going down to the Penn State spring game. So I'm really looking forward to that, seeing the atmosphere and enjoying that campus. And
Yeah,
then
I like that one. Texas Tech, their facilities, they're definitely on the up and up. I think they announced a stadium renovation uh,
right.
thing that they're going to be doing. So Texas Tech's got some good momentum there. So and Penn State, we've talked about them the last time we had you on. Their rich tradition and history. There's nothing else like it. So, um, is there a specific player in the 2024 class that's out there heavily recruiting you, or one that you specifically want to play with?
I can't say. I don't really talk to many 24s outside of my school. The biggest person recruiting me is is uh is Big Trev Gooseby. He's on the bus somewhere, but he's the biggest recruiter for me right now. Always talking about UT, and he stays on it. But he's a class of 23, and he's one of my good friends.
Yeah. Well, listen, hey Nigel, we appreciate you coming on and breaking down this top 16 a little bit. We know you just got done playing basketball, and you're getting ready for the football season again. So, listen, I'm sure we'll have you on again as you break down to a top 8, and you start taking OVs and get closer to that time. We'll talk to you again. But before I let you go, does LeBron James break the scoring record tonight?
He does not. He breaks it against the Bucks. He's gonna have 27 tonight and break it against the Bucks.
All right, you heard it here first. Well, hey, Nigel, I appreciate you coming on. And to all the fans in the chat, if you guys haven't already, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, because we will be following Nigel Smith's recruitment as the 2024 cycle continues to move along. So appreciate you guys pulling up, and we'll see y'all next time.